Hey YouTube, I'm ProbablySarah, and today I'm going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me. I'm going to let you know where I'm at, what I'm going to be doing today. I'm actually leaving the house today, so if you want to see that, keep on watching.
All I do is adore you all of the time. I like to.
So I've already started by having a shower, washing my face. I've got moisturizer, sunscreen, and primer on. I just use the ordinary primer. So that's where I'm starting. I've got a clean, fresh face. Hopefully this works. I've got a few things to try out today. So I went into Mecca and got myself a, it's shade 11 of the Uncover concealer from RMS. And I also have the Prolong Wear NC25 from MAC. Okay, so I do know the Prolong Wear is quite dry and might give me wrinkles. So I'll try and mix them together, to be honest. Like, let's just, on the back of my hand, we'll see how we go. Today, I'm just gonna go get my nails done. I'm gonna go get my hair cut. It's just been a long time. I really shouldn't look at my concealer up close. It's only, so I don't know if anyone else has this issue, like right in this area, it just gets like really dry. I'm just gonna go over the top of it with some foundation. This usually smooths everything out. This is a Chantecaille foundation. I believe it's Future Skin in Nude. I love this shit, but it's not very full coverage, which is great for someone like me. Like, I don't tend to have too many concerns around the face. So, nails, I usually decide when I get there of what color I'm gonna go for. Who knows? I feel like I'm loving this, like, this bright situation. I just like to get gel on them. So these are my natural nails. I don't know, I've been through the whole acrylic thing before. Once before, I went to, for my formal, for my year 12 formal, it's the first time I ever got my nails done, and I decided to get acrylics on. I don't know, wow. I had such trouble back then keeping my nails sort of at like a length, because I had this really weird habit of like picking the seams of like my clothes. I don't know, I've done it since I was a kid. Like, I remember being like 3 or 4 and going to sleep, and I needed like to be wearing a shirt that I could like pick the seams on to go to sleep. Fun fact. Sorry, I'm sniffing a lot. Formal came and went, and that was okay. I think I got them like the day or 2 before. So that was fine, but then I think it was a week later, I was at work. At the time I was working at Eagle Boys Pizza, which is, you know, no longer a thing. And do you know, try and visualize this, the shelving that most commercial places have that sort of have like the metal bars that go sort of horizontally across. And that's where you put all your like stock and that sort of thing. So, because I wanted to be cute for my formal, I got my acrylics, and then I got like a little bow on sort of my ring fingers, because I thought it would be like a nice little detail, which it was. Like, I loved it, it was adorable. I was like an adorable year 12er. So I had this sort of like bow sticking out off of my finger. So I went to go pick up a box. I was in the cold room and I went to go pick up a box and obviously put my fingers underneath it. And then because the bow was sort of sticking off, it caught on the shelf. And I went to pick up the box, like lifted my hands out, and it got caught and ripped my nail. And so it didn't rip my nail off, but so the acrylic was still on, but you could see like blood was like pouring out of like the sides of my nail. So I had essentially torn my nail like in half, which is so fun. And the acrylic stayed on, so I didn't really want to rip it off. So I sort of just left it on there. I had tried to get the blood out, but it looked terrible. Yeah, so I have a fear of acrylics now. After that, I don't know if you get the normal ones, it's fine. I just think they're a lot of work. Okay, fix the earring. Hopefully this looks alright. I mean, I do love, ooh, blend, blend, blend. I do love this foundation. It sort of tends to fix everything. Because I have such dry skin, I get like patches. I suspected the MAC Prolong wear is like creasing under my eyes. Why? Okay. That's probably as good as we're gonna get. I might have to do a little bit on the neckline. Okay, anyways, so update on our lives. So Nat is my boyfriend and we've been dating for like 4 years now, and we've always, like, we started living together I think maybe 6 months after we first started dating, which seems really soon, but I've known him since, you know, I was pretty young. So we've known each other for quite a while. I think I was maybe 13 or 14 when we met. Obviously we weren't dating then, dating happened way later. So we've been living with each other for quite a while now, and we've always sort of been renting, and we've spoken about buying a house, but we both don't really know where we want to live, so we always sort of put it off. Just taking the Smashbox crayon step-by-step contour stick in bronze. So we've always sort of put off buying a house because we don't know where we want to be, which, you know, for us was completely fine. We have moved around quite a bit, so it sort of makes sense for us to not have had one. But just recently we were sort of discussing, like, if we have the money, we may as well buy a house, but we don't really want to live in one. So we've come up with this idea that for our first house, we really want to buy a unit as an investment property. This is gonna look really weird. So, pause. This is really like orangey, like, it's not orange, it's obviously a bronzing stick, but on my skin tone that is very yellow toned, it always comes up quite like tanny looking. So I like to use it as if I was like, if I tanned, like these are the areas that would sort of get tanned. I mean, obviously not under there, but I need to make it all like match. So then I take this, it's a Fenty Match sticks in amber. This is like legitimately the only thing I could find that was like, it's almost like a lilac-y, grey toned contour stick, and it evens out my skin tone really well, because if you put anything with a yellow undertone on my skin, it just makes it more yellow. So I like to go under. I'm gonna put a little bit up here, up there. I'm gonna contour my nose separately, probably with this Nars powder, just because it's a little bit easier. So I'm just going sort of around in different areas. This is starting to look like crazy contouring. I don't use a concealer to contour. I don't really see the point in like layering more on. For me in the everyday, I like to be quite natural. Okay, anyways, so Nat and I are thinking about buying investment property. We sort of got pretty serious about it yesterday. I mean, I'm, what, 23, he's 28, so, you know, we're reasonably young, or, you know, I'm reasonably young. He's an old man. I'm joking, obviously, I love him. But yeah, we just sort of thought about getting serious about it. So yesterday we went to go see some mortgage brokers, property managers, and so we saw, yeah, a few mortgage brokers and a few like property managers, just checking out like what we're sort of in for. So the first mortgage broker that we saw was absolutely useless. I think because when we walked in there, I don't know, people just, I mean, I like to dress like a bum on the daily. So they just didn't really take us seriously, and you know, we sat down and they pretty much were like, here are the home loans you can get. And I know for a fact from like online research that they didn't really give me the best option. Like they recommended like a Commonwealth Bank loan, which so he pretty much just said, you know, that's your option. Not much else we can do. Do you want to get a pre-approval? And he was just sort of going really fast, and we just wanted like questions answered. Like, obviously they're not supposed to give financial advice. That's, you know, that's what you pay a financial advisor for. So to get really real, we're gonna miss out on some deductions because it's not going to be an own occupier, which means like we're not going to occupy the home that we're going to buy, which means, you know, stamp duty and all of those good things, they're going to be a little bit higher for us, which, you know, in the long run is okay because that'll get sort of lumped into your home loan, which, you know, we're essentially not going to be paying because we're going to have a renter in there. Like, it all sort of makes sense for us to, like, I don't know, not really, obviously we care, it's extra money, but it's not something that should be like, oh no, we can't do this now. We also did consider living in a property to begin with, but all the houses we're sort of looking at are actually units because they're more in our price range. How does that look? Too much? Who knows? So we're looking at units, and you know, we have a dog. I have this thing that's licking his butt right now. I'll show you. So we have him, so moving into a unit's not really ideal for us. Plus I just really want to keep like an emotional detachment from this property. Like, I think a lot of people, when they buy their first home, it is, you know, it's a very emotional decision for them. Whereas we just want to be very like, not emotional about it, very logical. I think that's probably the best way to go in terms of like business. So yeah, that's sort of where we're at, that's our plan. I can't wait. I just want to get into the property market. I think it's like a really smart decision. I'd love to update you on the process of it, and I love to answer questions because I think, you know, I went looking for information when we first started looking at houses, and there just wasn't a whole lot, not really down to earth sort of advice, whereas, you know, I was looking for someone to be like, you know, here is it basically set out, this is what you're in for, here are the steps, but there wasn't a whole lot of that available. Like, there was a lot of middle-aged guys who had massive property portfolios talking about investment properties and numbers and all of those fun things, and it's like, it's great to think like that, but like sometimes you just need things put out really simply for you. I'm just taking my Josie Maran Argan Enlightenment Illuminising wand. I quite like this product. If you're really going for a natural look, this is probably a bit too, it does, like, it just leaves a little bit on the skin, you know, I don't mind that, but it can be a bit much if you're going for like super natural. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my blush now. This is a Stila Aquaglow Watercolour Blush in Rosewater. I wish these came in like a non-shimmery formula. But hey, you use what you've got. I'm not really a fan of like shimmer on the face. It's not my thing. But in this form, it's not too bad. It's not too strong, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Benefit Gimme Brow. I do really like this product. I want to try some other ones because I do have the 24-hour brow setup and I like what it does for my brows, but they always end up being really, what is the word you would use? Really crusty. If you use too much, it sort of coats your brows in like silicone, and then if you rub them throughout the day, it'll sort of start flaking off, and yeah. I'm assuming all of this sounds beautiful. It's one eye. I like that brow today. But usually I have a spoolie to run through them so that they're more natural, but I might just use the beauty blender. This eyebrow is so hard because it's quite a bit sparser on the tail end, so it's hard to be even twins over here. We're more like cousins. Gosh, I love James Charles. Okay, I'm gonna blend them out just so they're not too done. Obviously this is a natural look and I want them to be like natural. Okay, so anyways, what else am I doing today? What are my plans? I honestly I woke up feeling really crappy, so I really did want to go out today and do some stuff, get some errands done, but you know, it's now 12:15 and I haven't done anything yet. I'm just feeling pretty like run down. Not quite sure why I woke up feeling so crappy, but these things happen. And I think sometimes you've got to take the time to sort of rest when you're not feeling great. You know, if I'm feeling better tonight, I'm thinking I might go to the gym. My gym has just transferred. I used to go to Go Health purely because there's one where I live and it was cheap. I don't know, I feel like a gym is a gym. Like, yeah, you can get amazing ones that have a lot of services, but I think then you're sort of paying quite a bit, and I just go to the gym after hours. I like to go after work on the weekends. I work at a service station and I finish at 9 o'clock at night. So for me, I just like to go after work so that I'm not so hyped still. I'm not very good at this nose contouring thing. I don't know, like I said, I work at a service station and I drink a lot of coffee, so it can make me a little bit peppy late at night. And so then I go to the gym so that I can sort of work that off. I don't know, it makes me feel really good. I wish I was more of a morning gym person. I love the people who can do it, but for me, going to the gym in the morning, I just get really tired and then I don't really want to do anything for the rest of the day, which sounds terrible. I don't know, it just doesn't get my day going. It's sort of, because I go at night, it's more of like a ending activity. Okay, let's attempt to do something. I'm gonna head off. It's now 12:45 and I'm gonna go to the shops. My hair appointment's at 3. So I'm gonna go to the shops. I'm gonna look at some cameras. I'm thinking the Canon G7X, who knows? I have no idea what I want, so I might not end up getting anything. But, so I also need to get my nails done. I'm gonna get these done, and then my hair appointment is at 3. So give or take, I might be able to come home first and check in with you, or I'll do it after the haircut. Who knows? But I will see you soon. Welcome back, guys. Sorry it's so late and the lighting's probably terrible. I just got back. I attempted to buy a camera, but I will probably end up doing that tomorrow. I'm one of those people who needs to like think through all of my decisions first. But I did end up getting my nails done. I was gonna get them matte, but I don't know if you can see. So cute. As you can probably tell, I got my hair cut. You know, originally I didn't plan on it being this short, to be completely honest, because before it was sort of, you know, down there. But, you know, I've been in there and we were discussing it. My hair grows pretty reasonably fast. So she was like, you know, do you want me to just cut a little bit higher? I was like, yeah, you know, that'll probably help because then I don't have to go to the hairdresser like, as soon. Did not intend for it to be this short, but I really, really like it. Like, you know, all it's gonna do is grow anyway, so who cares? The only issue I do have is like when I go to work, I'm probably not gonna be able to get it like up into a ponytail, so I might have to do like the half up, half down. Who cares? It's cute. I'll show you the makeup, how it's lasted throughout the day. Oh, update. I got a Slender ticket. I originally really wanted a 3-day ticket, but I had to suffice for a Saturday ticket. So that's gonna be amazing. Now I need to call work and tell them that I can't work that day. So that'll be fun. But I'm so excited, like beyond excited. So, and it's on the day that I want. I'm going on the Saturday. Gang of youths, here we come. I feel like, you know, I didn't put that much contour on anyways. There's still sheen on my cheek, which I love. I don't know if I'm naturally flushed or just flushed from the blush from earlier. What I really like though is that the eyes are still really, really bold. It was really interesting all day. I don't usually wear like this sort of eyeshadow. So, you know, going about my day and people sort of looking at me funny a little bit sometimes. And, you know, I'd be confused for a few seconds and then I'd be like, oh, that's right. I have this on my face. So that happened. That's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
When the telephone connection between these two terminals is made, the newest form of electronic journalism lights up Mr. Howard.